Every single day, nearly 20 people commit suicide due to loan pressure. That's more than 7,000 families being shattered every year just because someone took a wrong kind of loan. Credits in India has been exploded. Personal loans, buy now and pay later apps, EMIs on everything, be it car, phone, vacation. Borrowing is now become easier than ever. But here is what people do not realize. Some loans build up your future while others quietly destroy it. Let's hear the story of Rahul and Aditya. Both are college friends who just got job with similar salaries. Rahul took a 30 lakh home loan. Literally everyone advised him not to do so. But he calculated his numbers and he ensured that his home loan EMI is not more than 50% of his salary. Aditya, on other hand, took 10 lakh personal loan. He funded his wedding, a new iPhone and an international honeymoon trip. His social media was buzzed with likes, shares, comments and plush lifestyle. 5 years later, Rahul has repaid his 50% of home loan. He is now living in his home house. The best part is his home is now valued at 60 lakhs and Rahul is an ideal son in his village. Aditya's iPhone is backdated. His personal loan is still not repaid even after paying 3 lakhs in his interest. Aditya now has no assets, missed a few EMIs taken from past trips just to show off on social media. And the worst part is his credit score has gone so low that no bank is ready to lend him even a rupee. Sounds familiar, right? 2 people, 2 loans, and 2 different futures. This is the story of every second working individual around us. So are loans bad? Not at all. But why we take it and what do we do with it matters a lot. In this video, we will break down what exactly is good loan and a bad loan. Why some loans are very deadly. How to use credit to build and not break your future. And the checklist before taking any loan. Do consider subscribing to our channel for more practical tips in building a secure financial future. Namaste, I am Rohini and you're watching the knowledge series of fincash.com. India is borrowing more than ever before. RBI Financial Stability Report from June 2024 warns about a sharp rise in unsecured retail loans, particularly personal loans and credit card debt. Personal loans in India grew by over 24% year on year and credit card spending crossed 1.5 lakh crore in a single month for the first time. So what's fueling this rise? It's social pressure. If the rising misuse of credit cards, BNPL, that is buy now pay later, and micro loans isn't addressed, India's gross non-performing assets could rise sharply by 2025. Banks are already provisioning more than 25,000 crores for potential defaults. Personal loans are like financial disaster wearing a shiny suit. People are taking personal loans for lifestyle spending and social validation through social media, which is one of the most misused products in India. 5 to 10 lakh personal loan with interest of 16 to 25% just to fund destination wedding, home interiors, vehicle, latest gadgets. This have become a new norm in society. A 10 lakh loan with 20% interest for over 5 years means you pay 6.6 lakh just in interest, and after 5 years you have no assets. Everything you purchased with that loan is either outdated or depreciated in value. Credit card debts have become a part of middle class families. After 15th of every month, most expenses, including groceries, are charged on credit cards. When the bill arrives the next month, only the minimum due is paid, giving the illusion of saving money. But in reality, you're paying 3 to 4 interest per month, which adds up to 40 to 45% annually on every delayed payment. That 1 lakh shopping spare can silently turn into 1.5 lakh of your earning in just 1 year. Getting the best car is a social symbol and a proud moment for individuals. Unlike old days where family owned a car for more than 10 years. Nowadays, a new car comes and go in every third or fourth year, and most people do not consider that car depreciates in value by 15 to 20% every year. A 15 lakh car loan means you're paying 30 to 35,000 every month for 5 to 7 years. Upgrading your car increases your EMI, but it does not increase your income or secure your future. Unless it is being used for commercial purpose like Ola, Uber or delivery business, or bought under a company's name for which its depreciation can be adjusted against taxes. A car loan just for status upgrade rather than its regular use is a liability in disguise. So any loans for social validation or creating a buzz on social media is just a waste of your precious money in return of digital happiness, which is very short-lived. Are all loan bads? Not at all. Loans are not bad. But if it is in wrong hands or without proper thought, it can turn bad. How to avoid it? How to choose a good loan? A good loan helps you build your asset and increase your income. For example, a home loan may look higher and longer in the beginning, but you are building an appreciating asset and you're also getting tax benefits of up to 1.5 lakh on principal amount under Section 80C and 2 lakh on interest under Section 24. Let's say you take a 50 lakh home loan at 7.5% interest. In 10 years, your EMI builds ownership over a property that could be worth 70 to 80 lakhs or more depending on the city. An education loan is about career growth, networking, opportunities, and overall life upgrade. The ROI here is not just financial. Let's say Reena took a 10 lakh loan for her MBA. Her pre-MBA salary was 4.5 lakh per annum. Post-MBA, it jumps to 14 lakh per annum. She pays the loan in 5 years, but her earnings have permanently increased. She's built income capacity. A secure loan against your fixed deposit or gold will not impact your credit score, but also solve the need for cash. Interest rates are often 2 to 3% lower than personal loans. Plus, there is no risk of default unless you completely ignore repayments. Create assets like mutual fund, gold, property whenever you have cash in hand. So when in need, you can get quick cash against your investment. This is liquidity, not liability. A business loan can be very powerful if it funds the future with great returns than the interest paid. A small bakery takes 10 lakh loan at 11 interest to buy commercial ovens and increase capacity. If that results in an additional 4 lakh yearly profit, the loan pays for itself in 2.5 years. However, if the business does not plan the use of funds wisely, even a business loan can turn bad. There is a beautiful practical framework that most financial advisors use, that is AA rule. So before you take any loan, ask for yourself, will this loan add to my income? Will this loan add to my asset? If the answer is no, reconsider your loan. Your total monthly EMI, excluding home loan, should not exceed 25 to 30% of your total income. Once you cross this line, you enter a danger zone, and before you know it, your credit card collapses silently. Fixing a bad credit score is not easy. It takes up to 5 to 7 years of disciplined behavior to repair it. So don't just look at EMIs and say ho jayega. Read the fine prints. Are there processing charges? What are the late payment penalties? How often does the interest rate change? Is it fixed or floating? Because remember, once you sign a loan, there is no sympathy. The EMI will hit your bank whether you're sick, jobless, grieving. It won't stop. A loan is not free money, it is a liability with timer attached. But in right context, it can be a ladder for better housing, for higher education, to new beginnings for your family, to freedom from rent, and even to your dream business you have waited for years to build. But here is the truth, that same loan which can build your family can also destroy if not taken with a great thought. Be wise, be intentional, because it is not just loan, it's your life, it is your future, it is your money. Invest it smartly.